I once had a love I fought for and got defeated, and then I switched it up, feeling like I didn't need it. Even remember them times that I would talk to Jesus, if nothing more than for a reason to believe in that forever love. But every time the thought would creep in, I closed my mind from both believing and receiving. And just when I thought that book of love was closed, was the moment that you opened the door. She might be a keeper, she might be a keeper, but pain from the past keep us both from even reaching. Oh well, maybe we won't, then again maybe we will. I'm just hoping she a 12 out of 12, a 12 out of dozen, a 12 out of dozen. I'm hoping that this effort isn't really all for nothing. A 12 out of dozen, a 12 out of dozen. Hoping we can be more than what we used to think that love is. I once heard at times love's a lonely road. You see the end, just be sure you picked up a few things as you go. That when you love, you gotta let it go. And when it come back round, be sure to hold it close. But when the heart goes through a couple things, it's hard for it to really ever
Swear this world is getting real crazy. Many killing my folks. Many hurting my people on the daily. Bringing back Jim Crow, man, out in the world. Am I a citizen? Man, how in the world? Am I a citizen?
I think it was on the up and up.
Okay.
Now, I mean, was able to get my mind clear and shit.
Right. Say that again. Well, what we did was, my fault, y'all, we was talking about how our week was. I had the audio button on pause for a second, but we was talking about our week. My man, welcome to everybody to King's Table. Your man, King Smoke, Smoke. We got Smoke University and the whole crew. Well, would you say Bang too? Bang gonna call in later on?
Bang gonna come through, now I mean, with motivation with a bang,
that's what's up, man.
Now I mean. But yeah, y'all let us know. What you said, we had a little technical difficulty?
Yeah.
Y'all let us know how was your week down in the comments, man. Let us know how your week was. But I want to go ahead and get straight into it. Now, the first thing, last week I think we touched on, a lot of shit here on the table. Now, I mean, and remember, this is, we call this the King's Table. Now, the thing is a table for the conversation. No one's 100% correct, but we have to have these conversations. We have to do that. Now, I mean, in order to make change. So that's why we keep the number up for people to call in and say your thoughts. It's not a right, wrong thing. It's for everyone to have put their perspective out there. Because if your way of thinking is not out there, we can't consider you. But anyways, I want to start off like this. It seemed like a lot of men see themselves in younger men. Like, say if you see a group of young men that's out there doing shit they shouldn't do, you'll see yourself, a younger you, within them and make them want to be the older you. Now, I mean, live long enough to see that there's more to it. Now, from what I can see, as men, we see ourselves in younger men. It seems like women see themselves as younger women. Am I tripping or no?
No, you got a valid point, because it's been a lot of times, it ain't been a while. It's been a good minute since I've done this though. But I have seen somebody in the street, doing up to no good, and I said, "Look at here, young buck, and I knew this person. I knew this kid growing up. So, at the time I had my own place. So I was like, look, you can't be right here smoking, bug. Come in my house at least."
Mm.
So I had the young buck come in my house, at least smoke right here, down on the street, man. So I mean, that was a while back, but like you say, man, when you see these youngers, you got to reach out to them, man. That's if they listen. Are they gonna listen?
I'm saying, like, when it comes to, once again, that's why I would like to have a female co-host, because I don't live in a woman's skin, so there's no way that I can say that what I'm saying is 100% correct. But from what I see, not all women, but as a large chunk from what I see, it seems like they all tend to see themselves as that younger woman and try to emulate that younger woman, not try to say, no, this is what being an elder woman is. It's no, we're going to be the same. And I don't see why that is a thing.
Yeah, well, you're definitely right, because we definitely can't speak on a woman's behalf.
I can't. Right. But I mean, I'm just based off what I see. It seems like that's a thing. You know what I mean? It's more like, when you think about, once again, I can't tell people what to do, but when you look around and you're talking about the clubs we pack, what you talking about? Even 40-year-olds, 45, 50-year-olds. And it's people in there that's a dub, 25, 30 in there. They all dress the same. They all chasing the same shit. Where is not saying there's men that's not like that, but where is the group of women that they say that all the men are sorry, they need to go out there and clean up the streets because all these younger dudes out there shooting up shit, which is true, 1,000% true. Where are the women? If you say, well, y'all women need to tell these young ladies, this ain't the way. Pull your shit down. This ain't the way. It would be like, well, you're sexist. They're just showing themselves. Like, wait a minute. We all have to better each other, both ways.
Well, you got young mothers dressing their kids like that. They putting it on them. Okay, go ahead and wear that little skirt. They dressing it. They think it's cute.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, why isn't it, not saying that men don't have a lot of shit to address within our younger dudes, but why is it that if you tell women that, hey, let these females know this ain't the way, it's like, no, they just expressing themselves. And sometimes I feel like it's because you're trying to dress like that as well. You're trying to still be young too. You ain't even elevate yet.
Let me ask you. You said express themselves. What you mean by that?
I don't know what that means. That's what they always say.
Okay.
It's like, you can't tell me how to express myself. I don't really know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, because you can't do that from dressing. You think you can tell? Can you express?
Yeah, I believe so.
For that moment, or can you really tell a person how they dress? You see them that maybe one time.
What you mean?
You see somebody for the first time, and they dressed, maybe in a certain different way from what you normally see.
Mm-hmm.
You want to judge that person? You gonna think that person is a certain way because you see that person one time?
I think we all do it. That's why I don't really that thou shall not judge type shit. I think it's like cap. We all do it. That's the first thing you do. As soon as someone walks and you first see them, the first time your eye glimpse on them, you looked them up and down, you said whatever you said in your head, they was tall, they was fat, or whatever. You didn't use it against them or whatever. Then you say hello. You did it faster than motherfucker. We all do it. Let's keep it real.
Okay. I can't say that that's negative. I can't say that's false. Yeah, I've done it. But we can't. I think that's the problem. you know, when you look at somebody for the first time and we already project what they're doing, we know how their life been. Well, we got a certain sense in our mind that this person has been through had this particular life, and we probably 75% wrong.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. You're right that is a problem, but it'd be to chase that will be pointless. The problem is that is a problem, but you can't do nothing about it. That's human nature. The problem comes when we use what we thought as fact and we treat them like that. That was just a thought. You don't have to treat them like anything. You know what I mean? Like whatever I think, like let's just say with any group, whether it is black, white, LGBT, whatever, if I have an opinion that's not with the group and they would say that's hateful towards this group, I can think whatever I want to think. I just don't have the right to mistreat them. Like I said, I don't have a problem with the racist man. If he says that he don't want his daughter dating my kind, then fine. That's his right. The problem it comes with if he treats someone of my kind wrong. That's where the issue comes. But he doesn't have to like me. Who the fuck said he has to like me? He doesn't. No one has to. You don't have to like anything if you don't want to. You just can't treat someone wrong because of your opinion of them. And that's where the problem comes. We get in our emotions about how we feel about something, and now we like angry. We're like, hey, they can live how they want to live. You can talk about it. That's your right too. You can have your opinion about it. They can't be mad at your opinion. Long as you don't hurt them, then cool. But we cry. Oh my gosh, they hurt my feelings. Shut up. Shut up. But it became.
They deal with it.
Yeah. It became popular. It's like, you know, I know I'm getting off topic, but it became popular in the sense that we bought into it and didn't know. Not saying we don't have traumas from our past, but we was living our lives, getting through it, and we'll think about those things, you know what I mean, from time to time, but we was getting through it. And it became so popular to the point where commercials was selling depression. Have you ever da-da-da-da-da-da? They jumped on the bandwagon. Nickelodeon jumped on it. Everyone started making money from depression. And that's all people talk about, my feelings. We ain't paying attention to the game, though. Not for real. It's like, yo, chill. Like, just relax sometimes, people. Relax and be like, look, you can feel how you want to feel about whatever the fuck someone else does. Like, let's just say the Gabrielle Union thing, right? With Dwayne Wade and his son. His daughter, son, however you want to call it. We can feel how the fuck we want to feel about it. You displayed it in public. So now you have people talking about it. If you didn't want people to talk about it, we would have never knew this. Technically, I didn't know who the fuck his kids was before that day. To be honest with you, I never knew. The first time I started hearing about his fucking kids was that day. Not saying people didn't know that's out there that really follow him like that. Like, yo, nobody cared. You did that. So everything that people think about this situation, you can't cry now. You did that. You made that choice to make your child face the world. That was your choice. But you blamed the world for getting in the business that you gave them. I would say people can't have it both ways. I just think that people can't mistreat that boy now or that girl now. Have your opinion, whatever. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to say your opinion to that man's face. In your household, if it comes up, so what? But you can't mistreat him. Because if he's a girl, he's a girl. He's a boy's boy. I think it's a little fucked up, but that's my opinion. And people can't take the truth. Because it's all about my fucking feelings. It is. What's good, family? What's good, family?
King's Table.
I think feelings is like fucking people up. My feelings. Is people living and dying off of it. Matter of fact, it's the wrong feelings.
Well, you a good friend will tell you like it is,
Mm-hmm.
whether they heard or not.
Mm-hmm.
A good friend is going to tell you like it is. So look here, bruh. Oh, ma'am, you shouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Or I wouldn't do it that way. Maybe you should have done it this way.
Right.
For any situation. But it's hard, bruh. It's a whole lot that we can do, man. But as a community, man. But people don't, like you say, feelings.
Yeah.
Feelings. Once you get more than 10 people together, something won't happen.
Yeah, because everybody want to be in charge, and then it's like someone's gonna feel some type of way.
Absolutely. You can have the whole thing lined up, but there's gonna be 3 people gonna talk the same level.
It's fucking pathetic, is what it is. It's pathetic because let me try to backtrack. I started this with people, with women, you know, and men. The difference between, you'll have some elderly guys tell these young men,
Right.
yo, you can be truck driver, you can be this, stop doing this shit, pull your pants up, da 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 da. The fight that we know we should do. But soon as a man says, hey, y'all should tell them that Sexy Red and them this and that is not cool, it's like, hey, you're sexist. Say, wait a minute. I thought it was about betterment on both sides. What are we doing?
I was just gonna say, you know, I'll be 52 this year, and when I was coming up, that's how it was. Somebody would pull you to the side and check you, and you had nothing to do about it. And then if you go tell your parents, the right parents would say you needed to get that cutting up in the street. Then you're gonna get it at the crib. So when I was coming up, that's how it was. Hey, listen here, young buck. You know what I mean? Your mother shouldn't be here. You cursing. You got a mouth like that around you. Like one time, I could tell you the story. I was on the subway one time. I had been no more than 12, 13 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Lady pulled my card. I'm on there cussing and everything. Just talking cash shit. Lady said, "Excuse me, young man. Do you talk like that at home?" Stuck. No.
Stuck.
So, you know, back then, but now you try that with some youngers now.
They're going to cuss her ass
Oh,
out.
they're going to cuss you out.
Oh, man.
Oh, they're going to cuss you out.
That's a fact.
And put you on live.
Yep. Doing it. And people in the comments going to agree with it. So they should have minded the business.
What?
Yep.
Come on, King. Come on, City.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Make no motherfucking sense.
Come on, man. I got checked. And it wasn't no problem for me.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Try it now. Now they tell you stay out there. What they say? Don't even say nothing now?
Don't even say nothing. But that's the problem, though. I think that this generation and, you know, my generation, the ones older, your generation, I hate to say it, soft as a motherfucker.
So let me ask you this: if you see a group of 15 youngers, you know, you see it happening, you see it boiling, you gonna go over there and try to break it up and say, "Look at here, man, are you gonna actually go over there and try to break these youngers up from doing what they about to do?"
Honestly, if I'm being honest,
Yeah. You ain't never
majority of the time, I'm gonna say yeah, but I would never be stupid. I would assess the situation. I'm not oblivious to what the fuck. I mean, some of these young boys don't give a fuck. They'll pop my ass. But I still, for the most part, when I say unapologetically black, that just is what it is. It's like, if I have to die for the cause of a motherfucker, what the fuck are we doing? Why the fuck can't we get our shit together? Then so be it. If it is what it is. Now, I'm not going to, you know, just go on a suicide mission and, you know, not peep what the fuck going on. You know what I mean?
Right, hold it. Got your arm inside your shirt. Hold on.
Nah, I mean, but it is what it is.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, that's good because I wouldn't do it.
No?
No. I mean, if I see it get to a point where somebody about to lose their life, then yes, I would have to get on the phone. I'd get on the call. You know, 911, come on, get these youngers. But I can't see myself for the simple fact that
now, if it's already
I don't want to be disrespected. Get your old ass, get the fuck up out of here, Slim. We get to mind your old ass business. You know what I mean? That's gonna make me mad.
That does
even though I should block that off. Sorry, I should brush that off if I go over there like that.
It's all about people get that energy when you give that energy. It's all about what you initially say when you walk up. Because at the end of the day, yeah, these niggas gangsters, yeah, these niggas shooting, that is a child. When they go home to their mom, that is a different person. It's, yes, ma'am, that's still a child. So it's how you approach that child. You'll get their attention because they'll feel that same authority and they'll respect that. Now, I mean, if you come up on some woo woo and try to disrespect them, like, nigga, like, we ain't really out here like that. Oh, then they gonna give you that and to show you, like, nah, this ain't what you trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's all about how you approach, I think. Know what I mean? I don't know. But, yeah.
You have a good opinion, bro. That's hey, bro. I value your opinion.
But you say, that nigga say, you ain't doing it, huh? Not a goddamn chance.
Somebody said in the comments they ain't doing it.
No, I'm talking about you.
Oh, yeah. Hell no.
Not a chance?
No, sir. I'm going to go sit over there in my little truck, man, roll the window down, crack and say, look at here, man, come get these young ones, man.
All right, so everyone doesn't, you know, I don't think we all have to fight the same fight. Right. No, I believe we all have to fight the same fight, but not all in the same way. You know what I mean? I think we all have a role, and it all plays it all goes together. In this walk through life, what would you see yourself?
Well, in the next,
when it comes to the betterment of us, or is it like I'm not really in the fight?
Well, right now you want to. That's why we got this platform for people to come on here and talk to other people, to reach out to other people like you. So the platform is here for you. It's here for you. In other ways, you got to reach out to these youngers, man. It's a lot of parents, man. If you can reach out to these parents that's out here that got these young kids and you keep them straight, you good. But you know, people set in their ways. City, you can't. You can't change. It's hard to change people. We can change maybe some ways, but it's hard to change people.
Is it though?
I didn't say we couldn't. I just said it's hard to change them.
I don't think it's hard.
Okay.
I don't think it's hard.
Okay.
The reason I say I don't think it's hard is because I watch maybe every 3 years the fashion world do a shift, and everyone does it. They made people change just like that. Everything that was they hate that shit. Now they wouldn't buy it for shit. Matter of fact, it's bottom shelf. I wouldn't dare touch it. They just like that shit. They all just changed just like that. I think we just want the wrong shit. We change for the wrong shit, but people change.
I agree. People change
fast,
but
though.
It's hard. It's, in my opinion, it's hard to change somebody. I mean, if you set in your ways, you know. I mean, and no disrespect to nobody's relationship out there that's listening or watching. When two people meet over 40, and this is just my opinion, if a couple meet and they in their 40s and 50s, you know, both of them been in the game, and you come together as a couple, it's hard. How you gonna change that person? You can make them happy, but you can't change them. Eventually, somebody's gonna get, you know, I can't deal with this or whatever problem you're going through. But I'm just saying. The people in it don't have to be that age bracket.
I don't think that's true though.
No, it's almost true. It's damn near true, brother. Trust me. You can't change nobody. It's hard to change somebody because you can't.
Because you don't want them to, right? Because when you say so on the relationship standpoint, you wouldn't want them to, but when you're talking about people as a whole. On the fight of our people, then yeah. But in the relationship stage, you want them to change?
You know, depending on somebody may be a vegetarian, you know, and somebody maybe eat burgers all the time. Who gonna break?
See, you 40, 50 years old, and you still talk about shit like that. Like, what the fuck?
Like, who gonna break?
Like,
you understand what I'm saying?
At that age, that should be important. It's like, you eat this, I eat that.
But you love her. Or you love him. Who gonna break? Eventually down the line.
No, the dude gonna break.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I mean, that's a toss-up.
It's a toss-up?
That's a toss-up. Man. I mean, she may just love that man so much, I'm going to go ahead and do it for him.
No. I believe that. But for the most part, as men, we do shit because, I'll let her have it. Fuck it.
Women do too.
That's true. But we, you know us, we try to beat it to the punch because we want to, it's our thing.
That's what we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
As a man.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, brother. King's table.
But yeah, like
Yeah, bro. You making some good points though. It's a good look, man. I told you, man. We gonna get somebody. We gonna get somebody of some importance to sit at this table, man. This is gonna be a King's table for real.
You think they will be able to talk to me? Because I don't have this whole, you know, I gotta watch what the fuck I say to people.
Listen, when we do that, the people are gonna know what they're walking into.
Facts.
You got to understand that they're gonna do their research.
Facts.
Trust me. Whether it's them or their team, somebody's gonna look up King's table and see what's happening.
Right.
So they already gonna know, this brother or brothers, they gonna come at you like this.
Mm-hmm.
So they gonna know what's gonna happen before they sit down. Trust me.
Is my main thing is I seen this episode of Breakfast Club, right? And it's a very old Jane. It was like Post Malone and another white person. Charlamagne asked him, "So what are you doing for Black Lives Matter?" The whole room laughed, right? Everyone laughed. It was like the most hysterical shit ever. But what the fuck was so funny?
Now, what was the question he asked?
What are you doing for Black Lives Matter?
Okay. What are you doing for Black Lives Matter?
Yeah.
Okay,
What was so funny about the question? I didn't understand. Because yeah, they're white guys that's rapping in the black culture, and you coming on this thing in the middle of, you know, all these protests going on everywhere. You're making money off this is the biggest genre right now. And what are you doing? If they would have asked a black person, you would expect the answer, right? Why when they ask a white guy, it's fucking hysterical. I didn't understand that. So that's what I want to do with this platform. Is like, no, we're not going to play with us. We're not going to sit here and let politicians say, yeah, we're going to come into the neighborhood and we're going to do this for you and we're going to do this for you. All right, then bet. Let's do it. If you don't do it, we want you out of there. You ain't good.
Yeah.
Let's get you fuck out of there. You ain't good because everyone is laughing at us all the fucking time. That pissed me off when I seen that. I'm like, now I kind of see that we are a big ass laughing stock.
Ben. Long time.
So we got to do that. We got to do what? What is that you said we got to do?
Do what, to change that?
No. Somebody
okay,
in the comments.
Okay.
And it's like, when I say we're a laughing stock, you said we've been a laughing stock. What you mean?
You said it's a laughing stock. We've been a laughing stock. I'm saying we've been this for a long time. This ain't nothing new.
I'm talking about the people that. It's kind of sad. It's sad that we don't realize that every fucking where. I mean, I'm going off track because for some reason I can't stop talking about this. So I guess it's just meant for today. I got hella topics that ain't got nothing to do with what the hell I'm talking about right now. But for some reason I keep going back to this. So I guess it's just meant for me to talk about this today. And we're not realizing that everywhere. I mean, all over this fucking planet. That the black people in there, for the most part, not saying everyone's, you know, living lower class, but black and brown, they keep us down like a motherfucker. Why? What they can't agree on land or fighting for order, but they have all came to the agreement like something about this race of people. We can't. We can't let that big ass country that can actually house all these people. We're gonna rape this shit and divide it and all that. Why? But we ain't peeping that out. Like we're not realizing that we answer to a color. That's how far gone we are that we don't even know who the fuck we are. Say we're black and we proud. Point to the black people on the map. Where can you find black? You say you have Chinese, German, like they have Germany. Like you can see where black is at. Where's that at? That's bullshit. They stamped you black. It's derogatory like nigga. We love it though. And I get it. We need something to hold on to. Definitely when you don't know what you are. You want to be something. The native tongue, what is it? What we believed in before the Christian thing in there, what is it? How did we sound? What was our heritage? How did we, what did we pray to? What was how our parenting ways was. We don't know none of that. We have no clue what that is. So I get that we want to identify with something, but black ain't it, man. They labeled us that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's true and sad.
I think that's why our nickname, I think Smoke said this before, that's why our nicknames, they consider, I mean, not nicknames, that's why our names is considered ghetto. But when you think about it, it's just, it makes sense when you think that we come from like African roots or Indian roots or whatever, or native from here roots. Like when you have a Bonquisha or whatever. Yeah, it sounds dumb in an English sense because it's supposed to be Brittany and Ashley. But when you think about it on the other sense, it's like, no, that makes sense. It's not ghetto. It's a real fucking name. It actually sounds great. But, you know, they tell us to, you know, down ourselves. But anyways, I went off on a tangent. I did.
Do you think, brother?
We're going to go into a break. Let's get into some of this Cognac Moscato. Usually around this time we would have some Smoke University. You know?
Yes, we're here smoking in a minute.
Yeah. It's easy to ease your mind when you pay it, never mind. But something happened yesterday, remind me of the grind. When I met you, I was fresh off the corner, seeking out God. Ready to be a soldier, seeking out the divine. And you were like an angel, well, at least in my eyes. Wanted to give the world, well, at least beyond mine. We both tried, but couldn't move beyond hoping. I was too far damaged, you were way too far broken. Fast forward, it seemed we both where we needed. My eyes wide open, you got everything you need. And I'm happy for you, promise I ain't trying to cop a plea. Being happy for you did the same for me. Now it's off to new beginners, new circles, we both winning. Though things a little different, we loving the moment in it. Now it's off to new beginners, new circles, we both winning. Though things a little different, we loving the moment in it. When I love you, know the love was really real. Even though some things changed, a little love is here. But we had to part down different roads that we had to go. Cause our cup was half empty, half full, leaking holes.
A heavier you, that's what you gave me. A heavier you ain't love for me. I wish this could been a breeze. A heavy heart is where we are. We could have went very far. I put my love in your heart. Heavy heart.
You. What's good? Welcome back to King's Table. That was Heavy Heart by my man Nalo featuring Mickey off that Cognac Moscato. Get that everywhere. Now, and remember, I'm in here with my man Los, 515. We'll be taking your calls with my man Vessel. I wanted to get into something because earlier I went into a little tangent and I got sidetracked. What do you think about, I just seen someone saying that a real man isn't liked. Said he establishes, I think it was Charleston White that said a real man isn't liked. He said, yeah, liked. Okay. Said he establishes law and order, shit like, you know, sit the fuck down, you know, take that off. Why you going out there like that? Now I mean, hey, did you do your homework? Shit like that. He established law and order, but he's not liked. Say a real man really he's gonna only be missed when he's gone. But he's not liked right then and there.
Now, liked by who? Who is the?
I guess, you know, whoever you're around at that time.
Liked. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
I kind of disagree because I'm trying to figure out who the hell is liking what, because I mean, what, you supposed to be soft being a family man?
No, I mean, I think he's talking about by the family.
Well, I mean, you supposed to, you know, you still supposed to be a little loose.
What you mean?
When it comes to, you know, having a family, you know, make sure the bills paid, being at home, telling your kid, listen here, you can't wear it. You know, once you put something on that's inappropriate. You know, that's what you said, right? You know?
Right.
Yeah. So that's something wrong. That's the
no. That's not what he's saying. He's saying because of that, A man is going to do all of those things
Not
that you're
right,
saying.
being right.
So the for the most part, the kids, the mom, whatever, it's not gonna be really a like thing because they know daddy ain't really with that shit. They love him, but he's the stern one. That's why it's like, don't tell dad about this.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah, hell no. Let Dad Pops need to know everything, man. We need to know everything. See, you know, like I said, it's a different time for me. Man. We couldn't close our doors. I couldn't close my motherfucking door back in the, excuse my language. I couldn't close my door back in the day. For what? I ain't had nothing to hide. Everybody got their doors closed, the doors locked now. You don't know what these youngers doing?
Right.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
They couldn't do nothing with that, man. It wasn't no door. What? I didn't know I had a door until I was in the 12th grade.
That goes back to the whole feelings thing, though. I mean, because you have to respect their feelings and their privacy. What privacy?
What? What you need to close the door for? What? Oh, come on, man.
Now, if it's a little girl's room, yeah, we can close the door.
I mean, well, it depends on who you got walking around your house. I agree with you. Because when they get older, you know, girls mature, you got to make sure, I'm with that.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, you 12 o'clock at night, your door closed. You know, I happen to go to the bathroom while your shit closed.
So he's just supposed to be sleeping. What the fuck going on?
I'm opening the door. There wasn't no knock.
But I'm under the belief of I agree with what Charleston White said.
Okay.
I think Chris Rock said it before. He was like, women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. A man is loved under the conditions of what you provide.
You both ranked number 6. You both right.
You know what I mean? I believe that.
I agree with that. We ranked a little below. But, you know.
It's fucked up.
Some people wouldn't see it that way. You know, some people would say, you know, we are the kings.
No, that is kingly.
You know,
to take all the bruises for is some king shit.
True. But see, you got one person going and sitting at home, he ain't going for that. You know, but I'm with you. I think I agree. I like that order.
You know what I mean? You like that order?
What you say? Kids,
women,
and pets. People,
and pets.
They do.
Yeah,
women. I'm thinking we a little bit above the pets though. And we under the dogs. The kitty cats.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, come on, man.
For sure. Love unconditionally.
That's what.
Your pet ain't never said not one word. Not a whisper.
And how your pet gonna pay the half of the rent?
They love them to death. Let you not be able to provide that rent. They don't love your ass no more. That dog ain't got to do nothing. All you got to do is spend on that dog, and they love that dog. You wanted that dog. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Terrible.
Or I could be wrong. Y'all let me know. Do y'all think y'all love your man more than y'all love your pet?
That's a good question right there. That's a good. And they gotta keep it real, ladies. If you call, you definitely gotta keep that real.
Do you?
It's all good. We ain't gonna judge you no different.
Do you? More than you love
or that's
I don't think so, man. Like, I think okay, they're in love with this with me, or they're in love with the man. They're in love with you get what I'm saying? But to go the lengths for that dog would be more easier than go the lengths for a person. I think so. I haven't seen, because I don't blame a woman for that, because I think we're supposed to. That's the thing. I think it's natural. That's our job anyways. To just do for. I think if they were supposed to do for us, they would be built bigger than us. We're built to take on shit. And they're built to be pristine. Know what I mean? We should take the lashes for them because we got thicker skin. We should take the hits for them. Nowadays, when we want to take the hits, we be like, I can do it. It's like, nah, I get you can do it. I'm pretty sure you'd be nice at the shit. But I'd rather do this for you. I got it. Know what I mean? I'd rather go in here. You ain't even got to get your arm sore for this.
You got that.
You got that. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, that's sexist. You know what I'm saying? You're telling the woman what she can't do. Nah, like, this is what a natural thing for me to do is. And we, pretty much forgot the human element of us. You know what I mean? It's more about feelings. All of it goes back to feelings.
Yeah, the whole thing. That's a good old topic right there.
Yeah.
Feelings.
Yeah. That should be the name of this episode.
Feelings.
Motherfucking feelings.
Oh man.
Real talk. But it is just like when I say we lost the human element of ourselves. When I say, because a lot of times I compare humans, you know, to animals and shit. But because I see.
In what way?
I see animals as the perfect elements of the earth. They show us exactly how to exist here and be cool, and we don't listen to it.
Any particular animal?
Yeah, because like let's just say a chain. A lion's gonna come through, he's gonna eat whatever. He's not gonna eat all of this shit. He's gonna eat whatever he needs for his family. They're gonna whatever, and they go about their business. Then the next thing gonna come through all the way down to the goddamn vultures, then to the insects. Everybody just takes what they need and go about their business. You'll see a huge herd or whatever. That goddamn them lions gonna chase one, just one of them. They have to pick. They can get all. They just get one. We don't do that. We kill everything. We got to have it all. We didn't got so much of it. We have to clone and make it now. And then people crying and say, "Oh my gosh, they have cloned meat and this and that." Of course, we ate it all. The fuck are you talking about?
Nothing else left. Well, ain't nobody eat no clone. Well, I mean, people do it. They clone beef.
Okay. And this the thing. The thing that's so funny about people
Tofu?
saying
Tofu? What is that?
it looked like, I think it's a bunch of soy or some shit. I don't know what it is. They might have some 3D printed meat by now. Just being real. But I look at it like, shit, we ate McDonald's growing up.
Yeah.
It got faker and faker through the years.
Yeah.
It used to taste amazing. Yeah. Don't taste like that no more. That is bullshit. And we know it. And it's delicious. It's burger flavored for sure.
You are absolutely right. We have grown up on McDonald's for years.
Yeah.
And it definitely has changed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I started thinking about it get put in our face a lot, and we don't pay attention to it. Like, it'd be like, this is such and such grade of meat. This is this grade or whatever. And I never paid attention until I went to one of them restaurants that's considered like uppity, where like just the steak, fuck a side or whatever, just the steak was like $300 whatever fucking dollars. When I ate that, it made me realize that what I ate at Texas Roadhouse is some bullshit.
Well, you got to be careful, because think about it, they can do that with the alcohol too.
That's a fact.
You know, we can know we think we drinking some rock,
It's a fact.
but this that creek water with a little lime juice and alcohol.
But it's
that's it.
but
Rubbing
what-
alcohol.
But what I'm saying, when it comes to graded stuff, we're not realizing that our intake is not real supply of food. It's bullshit. It's watered down. It's processed.
They won't notice that till 5 or 10 years later when they do the research on it.
No, we notice it now, man.
They won't announce it. You know, this is bad. Now they saying shit bad for you.
But why that's what I'm saying. Like, humans like to fucking lie to themselves all the time. Why do we have to wait for someone to tell us, yo, y'all know that's killing y'all, right? This food is some bullshit. Yo, my fucking fat ass, the mirror told me that McDonald's was fucking me up. Why do it? It's just evidence. Like, more people are dying from high blood pressure. More people are dying from this. We can see that, but we're waiting for them to put it on a piece of paper and be like, oh, okay, now I got to go do something else. And you know what the first thing we're going to do? We're going to go chase the next thing that they put out there for us to do that's going to kill us.
Yeah, because a lot of people wait with it. Like you just said, they wait too late.
I think people used to live longer back then because it was more healthier food. Now, I believe that they put stuff in our food. Now, this is allegedly. I have to say that before they cancel every fucking thing. I believe they put stuff in our food, our waters, and everything, because if you have a people that live long as shit, like what I think potentials of humans that can live, how do you control them? If every day people are, being born, like, you need to make money for the new, because you're always changing the mind of the people. So you need more new subjects to change. And I think they do it to kill us down faster. When you think about the average age now for a man is in the 60s now. It used to be in the 70s. It was higher than that. And if you believe in anything biblical or whatever, it was way higher than that.
But you know where that goes to. That's why we got liquor stores on every corner. Eventually, it's going to take a toll on you. They know what they're doing to the community.
But it's not just the liquor stores.
It's not just the liquor stores.
It's liquor stores. It's Walmart. It's
they
Wise.
sell some tobacco products.
No, not just that. That's the things that's the mind fuck.
That's how they get you.
No. I'm talking about that's the mind fuck. You know how how naturally we automatically go to alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, heroin. These are the things that we automatically go to, which those do belong in the category. But we never go to Walmart. We never go to Tyson's Chicken. We never go to none of it. But we know that if this stuff was fucking fresh, Walmart would stink. It can't stay on the shelf that fucking long and be fresh.
Right.
It will smell horrible. That been there all week.
And for the record, not only drugs like the stuff you just named can tear down a community, these electronics do it too.
Oh, that is a big hit, ain't it?
So when you that right there, when you get them through the head, through the cabbage with the electronics, come on, man. Everybody, and 7-year-olds got phones now.
The phone became the pacifier though. Remember, back in the day, the baby cried, whatever, you give him a pacifier. Now, I mean, later on, it came with the tablet, it became the phone. That was the new pacifier. It was immediate. And they were like, oh, my baby know how to do it real quick. You gave it right to him. Of course they know how to do it.
Now look like they don't know how to take pictures now. Just like you say, you grow on it.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
You get electronics from Walmart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's places like that, like Walmart, I look at it like we don't ever attack these people. Not attack, I don't want no bodily harm, but I'm saying like they put Walmart all in our community. And we're like, damn, we get excited and say, oh, we got more Walmart. We got another Walmart. Why the fuck is that a good thing? They just came in here, made millions of dollars in your community. You just rolled past 1 billion potholes to get to this motherfucker, and they ain't fixed one. But you rolled past all the goddamn community. It's small. They got a little bit of clothes. They got a little bit of groceries.
With the little open sign in the window.
They could have went there and got it. Maybe you had to go to 3 of them to get what you really need, but you could have got it. And their shit was going to local banks. And their shit was going to go to the local schools. And their shit was going to go to the local potholes that you rode the fuck past to get to Walmart. Their headquarters is nowhere fucking near here. But we love their shit. It's nice. We can go there. It's convenient to buy more shit, to be the flyest broke people. We're the flyest broke people. How the fuck we're the poorest fucking community, but we always fly.
Yeah.
We make the culture. Okay. Can we shift the culture to being the flyest motherfuckers that can dance well, to being the most motherfucker with the most housing communities, airports and all that? Can we shift that to be the culture?
Right.
Let's get a new culture.
You got your hat matching your shoes, but you only have $150 in your bank account.
Man, I seen a joint that said, I wrote it down. I would rather have a plastic bag with $5,000 in it. He said most of these people would rather have a $5,000 bag with $100 in it.
Damn.
Oh my God. Sheesh. Sheesh.
Hey, what they spending $100 on? What they spending that meatball on?
Man, they would say we are dropping the ball. No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. A lot of shit is catchy.
Right.
Know what I mean? A lot of the songs is woo-de-woo-de-woo and all that. I get it. I'm not going to say it sound like one of them old heads are like, we shouldn't be doing all that, but we fucking shouldn't. It comes a time where we have to say, yo, this is ignorant as fuck. Matter of fact, we hated the word nigga when they was calling us that. Then they gave us like it means ignorant, blah, blah, blah. We said we're not niggas. Then we start calling ourselves niggas so damn much that all you see on the internet is ignorant motherfuckers. Niggas. We wanted to be so bad. You say, yo, what the fuck are we doing? I want somebody to call in and tell me name 5. Name 3 positive black people that's doing stuff great for the community. Whether it's a small community, big community, does not matter. Name them. But who has the most viral video with the most ass shaking? You can name that. You can name all that. You can name the most drama shit that I can name. You can name everybody. We're dropping the ball. We're dropping the ball. We seem to like not give a fuck anymore. And it like I said this last week, it bores people to actually want to better us. Like, I used to joke and be like, I'm gonna go in the middle of the mall, with a collection plate and play like a pastor. Say how much money I'm gonna get. They would give me more money that way than I went in there and I just talked black shit and asked for nothing. They wouldn't give me the time. They would walk past me. But if I went in there bullshitting, they would have gave me more money.
And that's one thing I can't understand, bro. I was talking about that the other day, man. If me and my man out here fighting on the corner, knuckle for knuckle, that's gonna get 3,000 views. But if we got a full stage that can hold 500 people, 25 coming, and we talking that good shit.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, y'all listen, I believe we need to get out there. Y'all share this live, man. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. And I don't know everything. The whole point, like I said, I want to just get the conversation out there. Because there might be a motherfucker right now that stay 2 cities over for me that I don't even know. That's out there motherfucker putting in work. And he like, hey, bro, come over here, fuck with me, and then we learn some shit together, boo, and it spread. But it seemed like we shouldn't talk about it. We only can talk about ignorant shit. And then if you talk about doing something positive, they say, oh, you're doing it for clout. What you mean doing a book bag drive is doing for clout? But you will watch a person live die and share that shit? You know how many times I seen George Floyd die on the fucking screen? You shared that shit, that's some evil shit. But the person can't share giving out book bags? That's for clout? Man, stop. Be dropping the ball, man. It sounds crazy, but
that's what I was gonna ask you about, like how you feel about when people record themselves feeding the homeless.
I respect it. Fuck that. Now, if it's a person that's his thing, he making money off of the videos, well, no, never mind. I still give it that. Because whether he's making money off of it or not, the whole goal is to give the money to the homeless, and so be it.
Okay, so and just to play devil's advocate, I mean, like, why share it? I mean, if you doing something for out the kindness of your heart, you don't have to share it. Just do it.
No, that's not true. You should share it. Marketing works.
Okay, well, I mean, if you're looking for something.
No.
Right?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, okay,
you are looking for something.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're not the clout though.
Yeah.
You're looking for more people to do it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I could go with
you
that.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That, because we share, the hottest shoes and all that, and we see that it works because everybody buys them. So let's just share this more, and then we can stop complaining about the homeless community because we actually fixed it.
Because the average person is not going to share it
because of the thought of
get the hate.
Yeah, the thought of you shouldn't have said nothing and da 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 da. But no, we should. You should show that to get more people want to do that. You get what I'm saying? That's a great thing. Mm-hmm. Now I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Because I know, like my mom, like I said, my mom dudes, they go out there and they do their thing with the homeless, with kids and all this stuff like that. And it's a great thing.
I can't even look that far. Anytime you helping the homeless, that's enough right there.
Yeah.
So I'm not even looking that far as what you're looking for. I'm with you on that one. I mean, you helping the homeless. I'm focused right there.
That's my
doing something somebody else ain't done.
That's like I gave up my cigarette habit. But my second habit, close to my cigarette habit, is giving out money at the medians and shit. Mm-hmm. It's a habit. I can't help it. Except for this one lady, I know she getting me. I done seen how the fuck she got down. I done watched her. I said, oh no, she is bullshit. But but no, man. I think us as people have dropped the ball. Us as black people have dropped the ball because we stayed on just only blaming white folks. Like, okay, I get it. They did do this and they did do that, and we should never forget that they did all of this shit. I get it. What you gonna do about it today? Or are you gonna cry about it every goddamn day? What are you gonna do about it today? Yeah, they did it, Cam. Like, come on. They did it. Now what? Now what? That's the question. Because we some complaining motherfuckers. Oh, we do that well. Oh, we do that well. Whew, Lord. We complain well. And then we go out there and protest. Oh, please, please stop shooting us. Please, please stop. Are you begging motherfuckers for it to be wrong? Just for it to be wrong to kill you. Don't that sound stupid? That should be humanly known that it's wrong to kill anyone. You have to beg for it to be wrong for them to kill you. You don't think, okay, put it like this. They have been killing us so damn long think about how many slaves have died. Nail one of them murders, nail one of them lynchings has never made them say, oh, we are going too far. What the fuck makes you think them seeing another video of a dead black person going to make them say, oh, we are going too far? They've been saying this for a very long time. They don't care. It's all about us realizing that they do not care. Shift and get our own communities. Not saying we just super fucking segregate. People live whatever, just like you have Chinese people living amongst in our communities, just like everyone else. But then you have a Chinatown every fucking where. And if you wanted to live amongst yours, then you can. But we don't have it at all. Period. It's like, yo, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. We keep begging motherfuckers that don't care. It sounds I think it's because when, I guess, is going against the grain. You're going against the educational system that taught them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you're trying to break a person from their masters, it's like, wait a minute, motherfucker. They wouldn't do that to me. No, yes, the fuck they will do that to you, man. Been doing it for a long time. You just under the assumption that you're free because you just bought a new car. So fucking what? But when you bought that new car that you just bust your ass to make that money off, how much money are they going to make from that? You tell me that.
Yeah.
There's a black-owned, I got a car company right now, like Tesla. Supposed to be better than Tesla. We are not flocking to that shit at all. Why not? We go get the newest everything else. Benzes, BMs. Why we gonna get hit old buddy shit? The dude that do FUBU that was on the Shark Tank, he said he was gonna bring his shit out. Ain't nobody gonna go buy FUBU, guys. You know why? Because it's not a white name. FUBU? We're not buying that coin and shit. Why? Because it's not a white name?
See, it reminds me of what we talked about earlier. Setting their ways. They will not, or have been used to buying that brand or buying whatever type of brand that we should be buying.
I think because our generation and ones after us, your generation and elders, are soft as fuck. They were strong. Mm-hmm. They were strong. They was fighting the fight. I get it. They was fighting the fight, and they was doing it for all of us. Everyone has got so scared and shut down and stopped saying anything, and just watch the youth and be like, look at that. Say something. Say something. You used to say shit. People used to say shit all the time. We got so much shit done via newspaper across the nation. We have cell phones. I can push one button and get to Africa right now. They got so much done with newspapers back then. They get more shit done back then than we do right now. That's pathetic. I think because people are soft, they're scared to change. So, oh no, my job, I have a good paying job. Oh, they pay me good. I'm not about to lose this here job. No, so I'm not. Say, what, this job? Okay, you live here. I get it. That is a good job. But which one sounds better? You're a good job right now, or you're using that time wisely to build up a whole community. Now, you may not live to see that community at its peak, but you can be a part of the growth of it.
You're gonna need somebody that's dedicated to everything.
We're dedicated to a lot. Yeah, that's true.
Because if somebody got a job that they've been there 45 years, they've been there 30 years, realistically. Mm-hmm. You've been at your job 30 years. Mm-hmm. You and your boss, y'all got a good relationship. I ain't talking sexually and that. We're a professional relationship, and you and your boss is cool. Mm-hmm. You ain't going nowhere.
People is out. So if God forbid, something was to happen.
Take off. I'm just saying, it's perks. You can take off. You're comfortable.
Yeah, you are.
That's my point. That's all I'm
you are
saying.
comfortable, but you're comfortable with nothing because soon as you die, 24 hours later, it's a post up. Indeed, with your position,
Right.
you left what at that job?
Absolutely.
Now, if you build your community and you die, they're gonna respect you. They're gonna at least your name will at least live on, and what you did for these people, it will live on because you was the one that had the nursery or whatever, or had the garden or whatever that's living on for legacies to come. That's what we need. But working for a motherfucker that's just gonna either fire us tomorrow because business is fucking shitty, so we're doing layoffs, or just because you work there so goddamn long that they feel like, hey, it's time for your ass to fucking retire, take a little bit of money and kiss my fucking ass, and we're gonna appreciate that.
That's how it's gonna be. They're comfortable now. My bills paid, everything good. I get to work in 10 minutes. I'm good. I'm cool. I've been here. I'm straight. My salary is great. I don't need to go nowhere. Got a nice house. Two.
Now I respect it. I respect it because that's my dream as well.
Where you going?
You get what I'm saying? That's my dream as well, to have, the American dream, the house with the fence for my dog and my kids and my family and stuff like that. And we live in, I got a place for family reunions, and I get that. But now I'm thinking bigger, man. I'm thinking, like, black people can't continue to live like this forever. We got to start changing in a major way. I mean, a major way, because we behind.
Absolutely.
We behind a ball.
Absolutely. I mean, I wouldn't say too far behind.
Oh no. We way behind. They've been making money. They've been making money since the slave ship. They've been making money since the ones that they enslaved that was already here. Think about, there's a company called I want to get it right. So I want to say it's Lords of London or something like that, but I'm gonna look it up in a second. It's an insurance company. Right now, what they do is, I believe they insure, like, athletes. Now, I mean, for the NBA, like the NBA players, NFL players, whatever. It's insurance. They're the same fucking company that was insurance for the bodies that was lost on the slave ship. That was jumping overboard. Somebody took a loss. They paid for that to get transported. They took a loss. Somebody jumped. Somebody died. They beat him until he died. They did whatever the fuck happened. But somebody took a loss. So here's your money for this human. What more? Hey, what's up, Ms. Nisi? What more do we need to see to be like, yo, we're not fucking free, fam. Like, we're still under the same exact shit that happened before. Other than the fact that it ain't publicly lynchings. Matter of fact, yes, it is. What's the difference between a man hanging on a tree, they having a picnic and watching, and a fucking murder going viral? They're still watching. It's public. So what the fuck changed?
Yeah.
And it's become a thing where you can't tell someone that, yo, this is not right. Throughout my lifetime, I did a lot of fuck shit. I done disrespected some women. I done respected a lot of women. And to the point today, I see it that, yo, I know that we didn't come from being whipped on a fucking tree to, yo, I'm going to be... Can you imagine a scene where they go from hanging on a tree or being wrapped on a tree to swinging on a pole with their men throwing money on them like they objects? Oh, my God. That's what freedom was? I don't think that's what freedom was. That can't be what freedom was. Wait a minute now. We went from they're disrespecting the shit out of our women by beating them and hanging them and fucking them to we're disrespecting the shit out of our women by beating them and hanging them. Like, what the fuck is going on? But some people don't want to wake the fuck up and be like, we're wrong. We're doing dirty. Yes, we can blame the white guy for this and that, and we should. But sometimes we got to look in the goddamn mirror and say, we fucking up. We fucking up. We have gave up. We have gave up, for sure. Motherfuckers was on the corners with newspapers, fam, getting the word out there. A lot of people ain't like Martin. That's today. We have Martin Luther King and all that shit. You can see a lot of videos of other pastors out there that were speaking against him. They didn't like this word. Not everybody's gonna agree, but we need enough people to make some type of change. But for some fucking reason, when we talk like this, that's gonna better our people, it's boring. You say, wait a minute, where's Kanye? I thought he was gonna talk about the Kanye stuff, and nah.
Feelings. You're going to rub somebody the wrong way. Somebody ain't going to like it.
But fuck it then.
Somebody ain't going to like it.
That's good, though.
I see what your mentality is.
Yeah,
but somebody ain't going to like it.
But that's a great thing, because if the person that doesn't like what I said calls in and tell me they don't like what I said, explain why they don't like what I said. I have just now been enlightened on their point of view.
Their point of view.
Yeah, so that's the only way to make a change of mind, is to hear someone else's point of view. Because right now I can only think out of mine. Right. And other different examples I've seen or different encounters I have came into. But if I'm not in your world, you can't expect me to know your world. So get out your fucking feelings and explain yourself. Yeah, like I said, we keep going back to feelings. This episode is called Feelings for sure.
They say either get out of them or stay in there. What you gonna do?
And remember, 5:15, we will be taking y'all calls, community meeting with my man Vessel. But yeah, man, like I think it's been so long that, like I said, we scared, we lost the fight, and that's it.
So you say you're claiming the fight is over? Because you said we lost the fight.
Who's gonna fight?
Now that's the key.
So if we don't have enough people, because if it's just me, another guy on this podcast, another guy on this podcast, you need a lot of people.
But I don't think the fight is lost. I think it's time. I mean, we got, even if it's 3 rounds left, and I'm sorry I gotta go to a boxing scenario, but if it's 3 rounds left, you still got a punch and shot, right?
I mean, we always have a chance for change. It's all about, what I'm seeing is, let's just take the protest. We was out there, George Floyd, everything. This was the biggest protest, period. To the point where this was the first time it was ever protest in every fucking state and across the water. Protests. They came through and said, COVID, shut that shit the fuck down. Everybody's outside in every state. Shut them the fuck down. We shut the fuck down and shut the fuck up. Now what we talk about? Celebrities. Right? That's what we talk about. What happened to the fight? We play Simon Says. If a shooting happened right now, unarmed black man, and the news pick it up and they make it a big deal, it will be a big deal for us. Now, if we just see when they became a cross on Facebook, we're gonna double tap, push like, and keep it moving.
So you know what? Let me. You a wise guy. So when we do have these tragedies, we do have these incidents, and these games, when they pause 10 seconds we're just gonna pause for the shooting victims. You think that's gonna make a difference?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's about awareness.
Okay,
so they did it.
Still reaching out to everybody,
right? They did it. Now the people in the arena are aware to something. The people that's watching are aware to something. Whether they like what you stand for or not,
okay. At least you're hearing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think that's good. I think they should do that often. I think, and they do it sometimes. Some of these games are canceled. They don't even play for the night. You know what I mean? Playing.
I just don't like the fact that you have millionaires that say the best we can do is that. No, not really.
Yeah, because that was almost my next question. Like, what's after that? Once you do that moment of silence, and you just said it's all good. Most
arenas and shit like that are in downtown areas. Most downtown areas are surrounded by hoods. Just is what it is. I don't know why. I know why it's like that, because you make your money from the little people. But put some shit in these neighborhoods to give them other outlets to do. You know other outlets work because you're another outlet. That there was a bunch of kids that wanted to play football. You have them now playing in the NFL. Give them outlets to do. Build community centers. Build things that these kids can do. Build technology centers. They're into the computer and shit now. Build that. Now you don't have to worry about them being outside in the first place. We're never going to drop crime to zero. But we damn sure can drop the number drastically. I mean, crime is going to happen. I mean, we just need to stop it from happening in our community the most. And that means...
Well, certain crimes you can stop.
Like...
Robbery. You ain't got...
Never.
You ain't got robbery in certain neighborhoods. Ain't nobody getting robbed up in Georgetown. I mean,
Just yet.
You may get one or two of them.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
but I say not yet. You know what I'm saying?
Compared to over the bridge where it's 37 every month.
That'll never stop. That's the biggest downfall of people, period, is money.
I just believe in certain areas you ain't getting robbed.
No. It's bullshit.
So you mean tell me you
robbery comes from a desperate person.
Don't robbery with theft. Robbery,
you will rob a man, and you think you won't. Today you would look me in my eye and say, I would never rob a man. You have a family, and if it came down to the point where his stomach's growling, and you have nothing, you will rob a man to feed your family.
I've done it.
So robbery happens everywhere. It's just about you would never stop that crime. It's money. You need money to survive. People are not fair anymore. It's not a bartering system. I don't have this linen and I need some rice for my family. I give you this linen. You have this for your family. I have this rice. That's gone. It's about I need money to actually do the things that I need to survive. Like the most disrespectful thing on planet Earth is we pay for water. If I didn't have water, I would die. You actually make me pay for this. I didn't even ask to be on this planet. But if I don't have the cash to survive, I die. That's insane. So, yeah, you would never stop robbery because they need it to survive.
Certain neighborhoods.
Yeah, it doesn't happen in affluent neighborhoods as much.
It ain't. Maybe not all crime because you're gonna have somebody trying to climb through somebody's window.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool. But 2 to 3 versus 656 over across the bridge.
Because there's a bunch of poor people that need money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You're gonna get that.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? It's that's what it's about. People wouldn't do. They would say I can't judge a person off of like if I have a younger person that's out there stealing and this and that. I can't see me judging them in their 20s, 30s from that stuff like that because they was living in what they was in at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, even I wouldn't judge them right then and there. It's like, yo, would I have done that? I wouldn't do it now because how I live right now. But if I needed that food, I'm going to that store.
Yeah. I mean, my thing is, if you and somebody may take this wrong, and I do apologize, but if you rob someone to feed your family, but it's certain type of you know what because some people rob and they harm. A lot of people when they rob people they harm people.
Right.
So I can't say what I really want to say.
I'm not agreeing with it.
I don't want to because
I'm not agreeing with it. I'm not agreeing with it. What I'm doing is, like I say, I don't like to lie to myself. So I'm not the type of person going to say, if I know that this is going to happen, I'm not going to say it's never going to happen. That would be me lying to myself because I know desperate people do desperate shit.
Right, and I'm talking physical harm, actually.
But it's going to happen. Yeah. You know what I mean? It is, and I can't. I see things differently, man. Like I said, if a woman kills her husband because he was an abusive motherfucker. If she
agree with her, a lot will side with her.
I believe only she should get some jail time because she did kill a person, but a lot for what? She's not a serial killer.
She's not gonna get life.
Oh, she's gonna get a long time still. 10 years, 10 years, 12 years is a long time.
She won't get life.
But for what?
If she's and they can prove she was a.
But why should she get 10 years? Because the alternative was
you just said it. She took a life.
Yeah, but the alternative was hers getting took.
True. That's the reason why she would do how many years she get because you took a life. I
look at it like things are gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like robbery, killing. We can never stop that in our community completely. We definitely can lower the number because we have to get rid of the criminal underworld. Mm-hmm. That's what poverty lays is the criminal underworld because we don't have opportunity. You know what I'm saying? We have to build things in our communities, go to our stores. Okay, maybe we're not gonna look. But we're always going to look fly. We put shit together. It is what it is. I mean, but we're not gonna have the name brand. That's just a white person's name, man. Chill out. Like, we don't need it that bad. But if we continue to go to our stores in our neighborhoods, they will grow. It's gonna be the little store now, just like Walmart was a small store. It grew. We have to let our stores grow and grow our communities.
What's more important to not to you, but what's more important that you think that we need immediate attention? Crime or drugs?
Whew. Crime or drugs?
Which one would you tackle first if you had the
Drug.
platform?
Drugs. Because I wouldn't tackle from the use of it. I would tackle the sale of it. It's 5:15.
Yo.
What's good? I know it's 5:15. I know we on with my man Vessel for the community meeting, man. What's good?
What's up, Vess?
What's good with you? What's good, fellas?
What's good with you, man? Look,
What's up, fam?
I almost forgot the time until I looked up. I said, it's 5:15. You know we got to have Vessel on the jank, man.
My man.
Yeah. First and foremost, before we go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I said first and foremost, before I even get to the the community meeting. What's my man? Saying the behind the scenes.
Oh, Lowe's.
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 Lowe's. Yeah, man. Lowe's, man. Wanted to apologize to you, man. I think you got off on the wrong foot last time. And, man, I just want to tell you it's all love, man, and it's all peace, man. I might come off aggressive, man, because where I'm from, but it's all love, fam. You know what I'm saying? You family to me. So I just wanted to put that out there.
Oh, okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but we gonna ride with it. Okay, bro. My bad.
Okay. I just wanted to put it out there for the whole platform. You feel me?
Somebody said drugs create crime. Yes, it is true. But what you got?
All right, boy.
Huh?
All right, what I got today is, man, it's about double standards when it comes to, men and women, especially in a relationship. Double standards is always something. And the main thing is this: I'm gonna give you a scenario, and I just want y'all to see it from my point of view.
Okay.
When it comes to a marriage or a relationship, it's okay for a woman to be a stay-at-home mom. That's acceptable. That's damn near honorable that you're able to take care of your family in that regard. But if a man get hurt and something happened to him, and he got to be a stay-at-home dad, the respect is out the window. It'll be acceptable for a certain time frame. After that, the man gets no respect for that woman in that household. Not only do she not respect him, the people around her don't respect her either because she talks about that man. But a woman will never have to go through that if she's a stay-at-home mom. Never. So it makes me go back to what you were saying. Love comes with conditions.
With a man, for
and
sure.
If I'm wrong, ladies, y'all call in. And y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because a woman going to put up with it to a certain amount of time. After that, you got to get out and do something. I don't care what it is. A woman ain't got to lift up a finger because a nigga going to make sure she good in that household with her and that family. Yeah. It's a double standard.
Yeah.
Love is love.
Yeah. That's tough.
So y'all y'all go ahead and call in, man. Tell me what you think. If I'm wrong, go ahead and explain it to me.
Yeah, go ahead, cuss his ass out. Tell him, ladies, cuss his ass out. Say, hey,
because for real,
I'm
gonna go even deeper with it. In 2024, marriage do not benefit men. If I'm wrong, ladies, say something about it.
You said marriage don't benefit men? Oh,
it doesn't benefit men.
Woo, that's tough.
Like for a single man, why would you get married? Why would you get on that contract? What would benefit you signing that contract?
If
I'm wrong, ladies, show me. Please tell me.
Oof.
King's Table. Y'all call in.
Call in. That number is 301-761-1040. Y'all call in. That was my man Vessel for the community meeting. He's basically saying the double standards of shit, and then he threw in a double whammy and said that marriage don't benefit men at all.
Hey Vessel, hey bro. First of all, they be addressed, but I mean, it's all pimping. It's Audi, you know what you're talking about. But anyway, look, that's a tough one right there. You gonna rattle some feathers.
Do you? Which one? Okay, let's get into the double standards first.
Okay, let's do that one first.
Well, I don't know. Both of them, he didn't hit us with some shit.
He gave us two of them. I was still thinking about the first one.
The first one was double standards.
Okay.
The second one he hit us with was he said marriage.
I remember the second one.
I remember that shit.
I remember the second one.
All right, so double standards, I'm with them with the double standards. There are a lot of double standards, like when it comes to male and female. That's for damn sure, because a woman can all day say, I'm not into this type of guy, that type of guy. He needs to have this, he needs to have that. If a guy had a list of that way, he will be controlling. For sure. He would be labeled controlling for sure.
Because he did use a scenario when someone is, have to be in the house sick or something, laid up, right? Vice versa, the woman versus the man, correct? That was the scenario.
Uh-huh.
Now, I agree. If a woman is in bed, the guy, y'all quote me, the dude is going to make sure shit is done.
Yeah.
And the woman is too, vice versa. Let's say the dude laid up. The woman is going to make sure shit done. As far as her looking at him different over a certain amount of time, I disagree with that. Because that's your man. He'll be back on his feet. He was holding shit down when he was
so
on his feet.
I think we have two different point of views.
Yeah.
Now, do I think women like what you're talking about do exist? For sure.
Yeah.
I think for the most part, after a certain amount of time, nigga, get your shit up.
Yeah, because it's going to be some change if a dude laid out.
Because I think
the
she was
grass
like,
going to grow a little longer.
Either she gonna be looking at you a little funny, or I ain't gonna say she gonna be cheating. More likely cheating, fam. Like, you have no power, fam.
So you think she gonna step off just because you down for a minute?
Our whole get up is not really the American dream. That's what we want, materialize.
Okay, right.
But male and female, it's, I'm your protection. I'm that strong when you're there. You're my ear. You're my help me think clearly. That's what she's, because I can go do some rash bullshit. She's going to be there to calculate it and then go do it. If you lose that protection, you just like that, nigga, what the fuck is she? She didn't care that you was at home and this and that. When you start looking like weak, it's time to go get strong again. And that's what she's going to go get.
So are we talking like he lost his job? Or so we get through all type of scenarios.
I don't see nothing wrong with stay-at-home dad, because that's not my business. If their relationship worked that way, cool. But if you become a weak man, that's a different story.
Not looking for a job. Weak in what sense? Like, how is he looking weak doing just because he...
Dependent on, can't make decisions.
Okay.
Everything's through the women.
That's definitely different.
You're a weak man.
Yeah, okay.
Women don't know how to give up power these days. Ooh, Jesus. Who is this? Will Mill? Shout out to Will Mill. Let us know what city or state you're checking in from. He said women don't know how to give up power these days. I think because of those words, like power, submissive, they have negative undertones to them. So it makes it like, it makes it like, what the fuck? I think if we were to say it in another way and we come at them softer, maybe they could, because those words do, when they say they should need to be more submissive, they like, what the fuck you mean submissive? That sound like bow down. But we just mean like, let us take lead. You don't have to take lead because we don't know how to follow. Our natural thing is lead.
Because that was the saying back in the day. The man ran the household. Mm-hmm. But now as the generation and culture change, women have gotten so stronger. They're independent. And when there's a lot of women are single, and when they get this job, they got a good gig, they can handle.
But independent is stupid, right?
Well, they didn't choose to be.
I know I'm going to piss a lot of women off, but independent is stupid. You have never heard a white woman say, I'm strong and I'm proud and I'm independent. Chinese women, none of this shit, because they family is what's strong. Mm-hmm. That's what's strong. Can you raise your child? Yes, you can. Can we build legacy together? Yes, we can. I'd rather that.
Yeah, because that's how it is.
I'd rather that.
They're women to do a rack of... Huh?
No. The reason they can, because they're so strong.
Yes.
But I don't think they should kill themselves doing things that we're built to do for them. Matter of fact, it kind of hurts us as well, because we're now a bunch of men that's lacking what we get from them. Like I said, they make us make more rational decisions, and they want to be independent, so they're not with us. We out here making stupid ass decisions. A bunch of womanless men, because it was Mom Dukes that, Dad came to give you that stern, Get your shit together, boy. Da 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 da. But Mondoos came in there and woo. Nah, I mean,
Rubs your
and
back a little bit. Right.
that's what we missing. Because we got a bunch of dudes giving each other this rough ass shit. Being rough. I mean, you think about it. Appreciate everybody for tuning in.
King's Table.
Will Mill, checking in for Alexandria, Virginia. Shout out to Alexandria. Miss Niecy said she agreed with me. Appreciate it. Only black women holler independent board. That's true. Like I said, we celebrate things that we don't know is hurting us. It sounds good, and I get the premise of independent, strong women. I get that premise. That is.
What's the young lady that said something about the independence? What's her name in the chat room? The chat. Because I was gonna ask her, is it something? Is that a problem? Being like, is that like a like thing? It's not like being like, having your own independence, or you being independent. That's not good. It's no good these days for a black woman to be independent.
But why?
Why not? She don't want a man.
Once again, remember the last week episode we should call selfish.
Right.
Because that was the topic. That's selfish. When you go through this life, you get one turn. No more quarters to put in the machine, you get one turn. Your whole goal was to come through life, experience the nice things, look around, and bring forth more. Because if not, you kind of was a waste of fucking time. Because you was just here by yourself and poof the fuck away. You didn't bring forth more. Not the people that can't physically, but the whole goal is to bring forth more. So this whole I don't want why? Smile. Have a laugh. Have someone tickle your feet in the middle of the night for no fucking reason. Go through this life happy. Not saying you just have to find a man. Find yours. We was paired up. We were made in pairs. You know how like people say they zinged and shit? Find them. But don't discount every man. Don't discount every woman because of the fuck ones you've been with. These women are this and these dudes ain't that. No, that woman was.
Happens. Definitely happens.
So I've always been working women. I've also made the most money and didn't care about that. But you have to have some money coming in. Disability, work comp, or something. True. Okay. You have that. That's something. Okay. I mean, another one, let's go to the comments. Will Mill. Is that Will Mill or is that an I? Okay. Part of a man's duty is to provide. When I left my wife into the what? When I left my wife, it went through me into a tailspin because I didn't want to be the provider role no more. You didn't want to have the provider role no more? Because I didn't have my provider role anymore. You wait a minute, time out. Did you go into a tailspin because you didn't have the provider role, or did she go into a tailspin? Because I think it would eat me up because I didn't have the provider role no more.
Meaning you the head honcho in this house.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden I lost that.
Okay.
I think that would eat me up.
Okay, you had.
Matter of fact, I know that would eat me up because I have experienced that before.
Okay, now how did you lose it?
Just job. I mean, financially, and that and it ate me up to the point where I displayed something that I wasn't because I was fighting my damn self. Type shit. So I wonder if that's what he's trying to say, or did your wife treat you differently because of you lost your provider role?
Yeah, because that's something that need to be clarified.
Will Mill, I'm gonna need you to call in and explain that to me.
Yeah, because people go through problems. People have problems. I mean, if you've been with your man 20 years and he go down and he can't work for 2 years, what you gonna leave him?
But that's what love is.
Absolutely. That's what I'm talking
that's a
about.
different thing. That's love. I think people get with people and then they start to think that they're obligated for shit. It's like, if I go through this, you should stay with me because I'm not obligated to do a damn thing. Love makes me do it. Once I don't have that anymore, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
It's hey, bro, I think I said this last week. Only in America, man, because this is. I got you, bro. Anyway, hey, bro, I just want to know.
Oh, I get what he's saying. He said he lost when he lost his family. So okay, he lost his duty as a man and he had no one to provide for anymore. I get that. I guess he had to start digging deep on himself.
Okay, all right. So he was the provider. When he felt like he lost those privileges for whatever reason. Is that what he's saying?
I hope I'm interpreting it right. I hope I'm interpreting it right. Now, I mean, only he would know.
Yeah, I'm glad you made it out of the situation, brother. That's
Yeah. Shout out to you, King.
Shout out to you, champ.
Know what I mean? But yeah, like, but like once again, people, and it's gonna sound, to people that been, divorced and stuff like that. I haven't. I mean, still married or whatever. I got to call in. Yo, who we got on the line? I think it's my man, Bang Dope.
You already know what it is, man.
Hey.
What's good? Bang with the motivation with a Bang Dope. You know what I'm talking about?
How y'all doing this beautiful evening, man?
How was your week, man? How was you? Good?
What's up, young king?
Hey, my motivation for today is, I hope can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, my motivation for today, I was just sitting here having a conversation with one of my peoples or whatever, and on some real shit. Like I feel like accountability. I used to talk that a whole lot, and like yesterday, I had to sit down around some real people and had them tell me about myself, and I had to take a look. And I ain't gonna lie, I broke down yesterday, so I had to really see myself for the first time yesterday. I thought I actually seen myself when I was back home, but I didn't. I didn't see myself until I came out here around some new people. So, and this is not, and I feel a whole lot better today because I released so much shit yesterday. So I feel like this is a spiritual motivation for everybody. Whatever you feel like, this is the only way for your life to be better and for things to move for you better. You gotta stop running from yourself, and you gotta stand on what the fuck you're running from, and you gotta admit to what you're running from in order for your life to get in here and to move on for God to bless you with things. That's how life works. Because some people think that they got past things or they got through things and they're stuck. Or they blame others for things that they go through, and the whole time they're running from their self, and it's really them. So sometimes you gotta take a look at yourself and take accountability for the things that you fall at and stand on that shit and admit to that shit, and you'll feel a whole lot better. So that's my motivation for the day, some spiritual motivation for everybody, man.
And I get that accountability thing is a motherfucker.
Yes, Lord, man. Like City, I ain't even gonna bullshit, bro. Like, it took me to be around some people that, you know what I mean, to actually tell me about myself. Like my girl right here, she was just like, she broke it down to me yesterday, and I actually sat there and listened because the old me, I was hard-headed as fuck, stubborn as fuck. Didn't want to listen to nobody. You know what I mean? I always thought I was right. I didn't want to hear nobody tell me about myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I was worried about my own pride. You know, knowing that her and that shit and fixing that shit will fix me spiritually. So for me to hear this shit yesterday and somebody actually tell me everything about myself and me to sit there and look at that shit hurt me for real. I'm like, you know what? But I felt a whole lot better after that shit. Like, that was a big ass relief off of my chest that I could, like, I stood on it. It's like, I admit to this, and I admit to this, and I admit to this. Like, I was just sitting here admitting to a whole bunch of shit. Like I admit to a lot of shit that I'm gonna fix. I'm not gonna speak on everything. I'm not the best father. I'm not the best motherfucking man. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the best son. There's a lot of things that I gotta fix, and I admit to that shit, and I stand on that, and that's called accountability.
Yeah, and that's called being not only accountability. That takes a strong person to not only admit to those things in your private life, but to come up here and say it live. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean that's the first sign of showing, like, hey, I'm willing to take step into change.
Yep.
For sure.
And that was my plan. That's my plan. Like, I had to stand on that shit, and I had to admit it to myself because I kept lying to myself for so many years and blaming so many people for so many things and getting in arguments with people for so many things, and all they was doing was trying to help me and tell me about myself so I could fix myself. But I had to get out of that element and go somewhere different and be around different people to open my eyes so that I can focus on where I was failing at home and what put me in the position that I am in today. And that shit woke me up. You know what I'm saying? That shit, I feel a whole lot better. I woke up this morning feeling good as shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like on some real shit. Like I'm telling you, anybody Like whatever you chasing, you know where you fault at, you know where you fault at, and you know what conflict that it can cause on other people around you. And if you know that shit causing conflict on other people around you, take accountability on that shit, stand on that shit, admit to that shit, apologize to that shit, and change that shit. 'Cause that's the only way shit gonna get better.
So the key is stop running away.
Right.
There we go.
Stop running away from yourself and face your shit and fight that shit and become better, become stronger.
Y'all call in. That number is 301-761-1040. This one is a heavy one. Appreciate it, Bang. That's the Motivation with a Bang every week, 5:30. Know what I mean? Motivation. Love, man. Peace, King. 301-761-1040. This is a heavy one, man. Even if I would say call in. Even if you wanted to get somebody get some off your chest, and you don't want no one to say nothing back to you. You just want to say it, and just to get it off your chest. It's open for you to do that.
And I want to say, let me just give you some love on this one, young King, young Bang. Though, let me tell you something, brother. Anytime you can look yourself in the mirror, man, and realize the problem is you, that's big.
That's God.
And I'm gonna leave that right there, man.
Anytime,
a lot of people can't do that, man.
I'm talking about. It took a nigga. I'm gonna say it just took a nigga too damn long for me to realize that. I'm gonna leave it like that. Yeah. It took me too long to realize. I'm glad I did. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I would say it took me too long to realize, like, yo, you doing a lot of blaming. You're doing a lot of it's happening to me. You're doing a lot of that and not realizing, like, what is the actions that you're doing? What are you causing to make your life falter? You know what I'm saying? Being in the same place all the time. It seems like every year looks the same. I'm like, no, it got to be me, right? It's a beautiful thing, and I don't think there's a timetable. I think people have to get it when they can. I mean, it's somebody right now that's 60 that just got it. I mean, wish they would have got it earlier, but they got it. Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's the main thing. It don't matter when you get it, long as you get it.
Long as you get it.
And then you can pass it on down to somebody else.
Facts. Got a caller.
Yes, sir. Here you go.
Yo, who we got on the line? Let us know what city, what state. Turn down your radio. Let me know what city, what state you're checking in from. Who we got on the line?
My name's Will Mill. I'm from Alexandria, Virginia. My radio's down. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I just wanted to chime in. You asked me to call in. So, yeah, as part of the man, like, I've realized once I had to leave my family due to physical and emotional abuse. He's a narcissist. It took me a long time to figure that out. So I had to leave. But when I left my daughter, which I love her to death, part of her retaliation is to make it very hard for me to see her. I didn't anticipate that. So when I stopped being able to see the love of my life that I created with her, it threw me into a tailspin, and I lost my provider role. Like, part of my, like, we all have passions. As a man, you're supposed to have passion for multiple things. Women ain't supposed to be your end goal. They're supposed to be part of your chessboard. And when I lost that girl and my daughter, and I'm struggling because dating is so much different now than it was in 2010.
Yes, sir.
I'm struggling to find the right partner. I'm running through all these girls, and I can see, and I'm not talking about having sex with them. I'm just saying I can see what I want and what I don't want now as a man. And it's hard to find the right one because both sexes are so messed up due to society these days.
Right.
Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want the white picket fence. Because women weren't healthy back in the 1950s, they need to be able to choose their man as well. So we need a happy medium here. The pendulum going too far the other way. And so I'm struggling. I want to rebuild. You know, I spent 12 years building an empire with this girl, and I just said, well, she's not the one.
Let me ask you a question.
Better things for us, and she just wanted to stay stagnant. But at the same time, she wanted to call me not a man, and I'm not doing. I was gone 14 hours a day taking care of my family while she was sitting at home working. She worked from home, so don't get me wrong. She did provide.
What was the biggest thing? I don't know. I think it's down.
Unfortunately, we really do. I can't afford to live on my own. I'm about to be evicted from my apartment, maybe homeless. But I'm trying to rebuild my empire, and it's hard trying to find the right one to do it with. That's all I'm trying to say, fam.
Is when you left your family. Now I get you said it's hard to find someone to build an empire. When you left your family, you said the hardest thing was not being able to see your child, right?
Yeah.
Do you think an empire you can build the empire and someone will come join you instead of going to look for someone to build one with?
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I've been doing that though, but while I'm building my empire, I'm still searching, and I realize the search has just become that much harder because the relationship dysfunction compared to 2024 and 2010 has just gotten that much worse.
I would say, now you're a grown man. I would say my advice, no one has to take it. I mean, I would say my advice is to realize that the best thing is for male and female to build up an empire. But you as a man, your number one thing right now is that child, and build your empire. That person will come along that's just for you, that's into your empire, and your empire matches their empire, and y'all will grow it, and that child will be there to enjoy it. So matter of fact, to match it for their empire when that time comes. But to try to search for things that you know is not there right now is a kind of a lost cause. So focus on the goal and build your empire. They'll come right along. You be like, holy shit.
Yeah, like the movie, if you build it, they will come.
There you go.
Facts. But appreciate you, man, for calling in. What you say, Alexandria, Virginia?
Shout out to VA.
Yeah, I'll let you guys back up. I've been following y'all for a while. Bang introduced me to y'all.
Appreciate it, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Take care, brother.
All right. Man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
And I was just going to say, to the caller, too, thank you for calling in, brother. But I will leave them ladies alone. Like you say, just focus on your family.
Mm-hmm.
Let them honeys chill for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't going nowhere.
Because you have to learn to love yourself first.
Yeah, look in the mirror, like we just talked about.
Yeah.
And it's like that brother is very intelligent. He's he's family oriented. He seems like he's focused on his family. But I'll leave them ladies alone.
Yeah.
And you are absolutely right. Things have changed since 2010. So let them chill.
They probably on some bullshit now.
No bug.
Now, I'm gonna try to we got a dub left. We got 20 minutes left. Appreciate everybody for pulling up, man. It's been a great episode. We said today's episode was gonna be called, what we say? Feelings. So I'm gonna try to get back. I'm gonna rewind a little bit and go back to feelings, and I'm gonna piggyback off of what caller just said. Wait a minute. First, we had someone in the chat. Relationships aren't the same anymore because social media era. The foundation of a home was strong. Now the difficult to find someone that's serious. Is it? Stop looking for people on social media. Yeah, meet them in Walmart. Yeah, meet them in Food Line. If you find them on social media, you know that they're a person that's susceptible to social media.
But you do
so more people will get it.
You do know that person has to be the same way too. You do know that, right? You can't have one that's that. I can't be addicted to social media. You not. That's gonna become a problem.
Facts.
So do you have?
Because one person's gonna want physical attention,
absolutely.
And the other person's gonna want
that person has. You got to beat somebody that's fucked up damn phones. Excuse me, language.
Facts.
Yeah, I don't trip it on social media. That's what I want right there.
Facts.
That's what I want.
Facts. That's facts. But getting back to the conversation of today was feelings. Everybody in the goddamn feelings. Now the caller, he just said that when he lost his family, she made it very difficult for him to see his little girl. Matter of fact, he put it in the terms of the life that I helped create, or something like that.
That was deep.
So it was because of her fucking feelings, right? Not realizing that, whether he did do something, I don't know their relationship. Maybe he did something, she did something. Who cares? When you made a decision that you were getting a divorce, you admitted that it was over. Now it's all about this child. Now, if you put your feelings in it, you're gonna hurt her. Your goal initially was to hurt him, and then in the forefront, it probably did. He just called and said that it did.
It did. Right. And
you know what I mean? But in the long run,
right,
that child is gonna be the one that's hurt.
Absolutely.
All because of fucking feelings.
Yeah. And it don't even have to be that way.
Mm-mm.
If you can have two respectful adults go through a divorce respectfully, and they can do it, I've seen it happen. They walk away, and they can have 2-3 kids, and they walk away so peacefully, and the next thing you know, you hook up your little visitation rights or whatever, and then everybody go their separate ways. Life.
It's all about the peers. Most time people take the anger route because they want people to feel for them. So when they get a divorce, they have this anger towards the other person because they want people to feel for them. Oh, he did you wrong. He did it. You want that. Know what I mean? Instead of being like, no, we was cool.
But
we just didn't like each other.
Right.
People like to feel that. You know what I mean?
But the problem is, let's say Smoke sitting right there,
Mm-hmm.
and he got a relationship and he going through his thing. It's me. It's you telling me. It's you telling me my man going through a divorce. But I'm looking at it a whole different way. Oh, they probably beefing. But you know the whole story. I don't.
Right.
So my story is going to be different from yours. How they going through their divorce.
Right.
So when I tell this person, and they know everybody, my whole story is different.
So I have a question, but to another woman. What's your question? Call in, let us know what you're talking about. But 15 more minutes. I had a topic that I want to get into before we, my man's asked me yesterday, I believe, and that's how I'm gonna bring it up. This is kind of shifting gears. Let me make sure I get through everything real quick. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna get into that. I'll end on that. Why are people so quick to throw other people in the trash? Meaning, someone did something to you when you were 15, hypothetically. Still to this day, you ain't talked to them. Why? They were that type of person back then, yeah. They're a great person today. You was willing to throw a whole human in the trash for what?
Maturity. Either you gonna leave that alone in the past or move on. And these, it's funny you say that because these are people in the same neighborhood.
You got a caller?
Beefing right across the street from each other. Hello, King's
Table.
Table.
Yo, who we got on the line? You on the line with your man, King City, Los in the building, King's Table. Let us know your name, what city, what state you checking in from.
Hey, this is Tia from Virginia. I'm in the chat. He told me to call in
Go ahead now.
All right,
help him understand.
So explain what you were saying in the chat.
So what I was saying in my message was, I'm a single mom, stay-at-home mom or whatever, and I do feel it's very stupid to want to be independent because this shit is exhausting. So excuse my language, but it's very exhausting. And then I'm in the dating world, and because when I'm dating and these men know that I'm home cooking and everything like that, then you're asking for plates. And I don't mind sharing, but it's weird to me that you want to ask for plates over and over and over, but then you never want to provide a pack of chicken to be able to cook the meal and things like that. That's weird to me. So I don't want to be so independent that I'm providing all of the food, all of the necessities, all of the cooking and care and nurturing that's in my home, and you want to come in and get all this love, but you don't want to contribute to the things that I need to help you in your life. I'm the type, I'm packing lunches if I'm there with that person, So you have to contribute things to me to be able to help you. And these men out here now, they just want to take, and give nothing in return. And that's not fair.
Why do you think that is?
I think a lot of these men have moms who've taken care of them forever, or maybe other women who are givers and taking care of them forever, and they've never understood that you also have to fill her cup back up.
So that's what, and I believe that's why I say independent women. To me, I'm not with it because there should be two people in the household, because single women, not saying single women can't raise men, can't raise people, but this is the product of a bunch of single women, correct? Just a women raising men.
Correct.
Wow.
And I'm a single mom of boys. And their dads aren't the best. You know, we're trying to get there, but they aren't the best. So in the community, there's a church that, you know, I'm associated with. They have a boys' day. I sign my boys up for everything that they're doing in the community for little boys because I know as a mom, I can't give them that.
Mm.
And let me ask you this.
So,
let me ask you this. And I know for you, you know, you say you're a single mom, that you have to keep your guards up all the time because you can't introduce your kids to a whole. You just can't introduce your kids to everybody.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So I understand. I understand where you're coming from, sister.
What before?
And then,
go ahead.
when it comes to the children, I'm not looking for a dad for those children. I'm looking for a man for me. I'm looking for somebody who understands that the load is heavy in real life, and you want to be my relaxation.
You want him to be
my
a dad. How old is your kids?
Something is going on, I can come to you, and I feel like you're gonna save my day.
I get that. How old are your kids? Because if they're still children, I get that you want someone for you, and I respect that, and I get your reason of why. Like what you just said was like perfect. I get exactly what you mean, but you want him to be a dad to your children because if that's not there.
No, I'm not saying ever. I'm talking about in the dating stage. If it ever gets to that point where we decide, yes, we're going to be in this relationship, of course, you have to step in and be supportive in that area. Just like with a man, if he has children, I'm going to support him all the way with his children too. Because number one, I love all children, and children don't have no business being in adult stress.
Yeah.
So I'm supportive all the way around. I want to be there to support you in your single fatherness too.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a question for you. Before I let you go out of here, if you can have one way of a way that you can say that can possibly curve this independence and make us a family again, how would you go about it?
Well, number one, people have to be consistent. With consistency comes everything else. And it's very hard for these men in today's society to be consistent for some reason because a lot of men lack the ability to address their emotions. So when they get stressed out, they shut down. And then now you're shutting down on a woman who would have been there to support you.
You have to.
Because that's what she wants to do and that's what she wants from you. But then when you shut down on her, she feels she can't trust you now.
But that comes with communication because
right.
What you see as shut down and he can't explain emotions is just a man. Your emotions is easy because when you fell down, it was a boo-boo. It was a boo-boo and it got kissed and you was able to talk about the hurt. When he fell down, it was get the fuck up. And he wasn't able to talk about the hurt. So sometimes women have to understand that he's not trying to shut down purposely. He really doesn't know how to express because he wasn't allowed to. So you are really there to help him through that journey of expressing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then they also get scared to allow you to do that.
Yeah.
I ran into it. I ran into those people too that are scared to even allow me in because they're scared. I don't know what men are afraid of, but it's really exhausting trying to have to convince men that I'm going to understand you. I'm a girl. I grew up with 3 brothers, so I understand, you know, the boys' emotions and everything like that. So I get it because they did. You know, I remember them having to suck it up all the time.
Yeah. But
that's not okay. You guys should be entitled to feel what you feel and learn that someone's going to be there to comfort you in those needs. So it's okay to open up. You can't shake a bottle of soda but so much before you're not going to be able to open it. And that's what men do. Y'all get all shaken up on the inside and then you explode. And that's not fair to y'all.
That's true. That's true. And I think that becomes like, well, once again, I appreciate you for calling in too.
Thank you, Miss Lady.
Appreciate you calling in. And I think
no problem.
Comprehension is she said, okay, we had somebody say giving husband privileges to boyfriends are sneaky leaks. He said comprehension is understanding. That's what I was gonna get to what the caller was saying. She's making, I mean, like point after point after point after point. Only thing that I would say to the young lady is when she says, I understand a man, his feelings because I grew up with a brother, I understand. No, say I'm trying to understand. Because if the man got to the point of blowing up, somewhere he wasn't understood. That's why he blew up. You know what I'm saying? So Danielle said comprehension is understanding. That's 1,000% true. Because that's why women lash out, is because they feel not heard. And we be like, I get it, baby. I understand what you're saying. No, the fuck you don't. She's still in your face, mad as a bitch or frustrated that you're not hearing her. You keep saying that you do. No, you don't. You're not listening well. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to tell her, young lady, I'm going to tell you like I told the last caller. Go ahead and let the dating scene ride and worry about them boys. The game has changed. Go ahead and raise them boys. Make them boys strong young men. Let that thing ride.
Yeah. And I appreciate everybody for pulling up on the shoulder, man. I mean, remember King's Table with me, King City, my man Los in the building, you know.
Yes, sir.
King Smoke ain't here with me right now. And Bang, though, he was motivated with a banger week 5:30, and my man Vessel 5:15 with the community meeting. I said I was going to close out. What did I say I was going to close out with? What was that? Could you say that this is for people that's battling addiction or whatever? And I wish I would have set there the number to put on the screen. Would you say that alcohol is a drug? Should be classified as a drug?
Absolutely.
Absolutely?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What's your reasoning?
It does the same things as drugs, if not worse. Alcohol is long term. You keep drinking alcohol or your whole liver, it's going to turn you inside out. Drugs turn you outside in. So either way you want to go.
Either way you want to go.
Which way you want to go. It is a drug.
Yes.
You can get addicted to it, yes.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I believe so. I believe so too.
Yes.
I believe so too. And I got this question from my homeboy, and I mean, he wanted me to bring it up today. And I mean, like, is alcohol a drug? You know what I mean? And I think it is because, like you said, it's the same thing. It's killing you. I mean, I sit in here and I drink every Wednesday, but it's the only day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I come in here, the day that I do this show is the day that I drink.
They call that casual drinking.
You know what I mean? I come in here and I get this cup.
Are you drunk every day? I'm talking about drunk.
No. I work every day.
Drunk. You don't have a clear mind for 3 hours straight every day. You that much inebriated. You're drunk.
Yeah.
That takes a toll on you.
Yeah. The comments are still going in about the last topic. Said patience as well. You have to be careful of close-minded women. So some women don't know how. I need some glasses. Don't know how to receive open men. Some women don't know how to receive open men. Not yet. They don't. They will. You know what I'm saying? Not yet. I believe everyone has that time where they, they get to that stage in their life where they want to settle down. They have no choice but to mature. You know what I'm saying? They have no choice. Not yet, but some that's just like a lot of men can't take a woman that's real life womanly, like no. I'm talking about she's there for you type shit. Okay. She want to goddamn. She see that you're sad and this and that. A lot of dudes don't know how to take that shit. It's like what the fuck is going on? A lot of dudes ain't ready for that yet. And a woman that's willing to tell him what the fuck it is. Like he went out there and he came home and he was excited about his wrong decision. Yeah, baby, I did this, and that. And she looked him in his eyes and said, Nick, what the fuck is you doing? You fucking up. We got a household here. You about to fuck up that. A lot of dudes ain't ready for that yet. You know what I'm saying? But they need it. That would say we complete each other. You know what I'm saying? We we're going backwards. Now, I mean, appreciate everybody for pulling up. We're going backwards. I would say, matter of fact, next week is going to be on completion. Let me write that down. Let me write that down.
Feelings.
Feelings was
what
today.
last week?
Last week was what the fuck was last week? God damn it! I kept saying it.
Yeah, you kept saying it. You forget what
Damn.
Was
But-
it serious? No, that wasn't seriousness. No, it wasn't the seriousness.
Nah, but it's gonna be completion. But appreciate everybody for pulling up.
Yes,
Know what I mean,
sir. King's
every
Table.
week, King's Table with your man King City, King Smoke, Banged Over, my man Los in the building. Know what I mean, every week 4 to 6 on Beltway Radio, and we out this thing, man. Appreciate all the love, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Next week, bring some more people to the show. You dig?